Testing 1 2 test. User joined your channel.
All right. All right. All right.
And we are here live at Charlotte, North Carolina. I am up here in the booth with Rick Donathan and Willie Locker up here. We're about to have an Extreme Motorsports 99.com race here for you. Charlotte Motor Speedway and the IP-owned Gaming 200 live here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. You just saw a video of our first 4-time in a row winner, Jake Nichols, and I'm calling him the Purple Dinosaur, man, because he is killing the field. Rick, what do you think, man?
Well, I tell you what, I'm excited to be here tonight, Joe. And I tell you, you're talking about the Purple Dinosaur. That is, of course, Jake Nichols, it looks like tonight. He may have a little bit of a different paint scheme here tonight, but last 2 weeks ago, we made history here with Jake Nichols finishing in the first place position, winning 4 races in a row. That has never been done here at Extreme Motorsports tonight. And, well, it's never been done at Extreme Motorsports. But tonight, we're going to see if he can make it 5 in a row. Want to say hello to our folks out there. T, I hope you're watching, girl. We're going to hopefully put a good show on for you tonight. And, of course, we're joined up in the booth here with Willie Blacker, Joe.
My bad. I'm sorry. I messed up your last name, Willie. That is on me. We are gridding for the field here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, our home track, Rick, North Carolina, Concord, USA. I want to give a shout out to the Intimidator, which is Don. T's watching also. Got a few other guys out there. RD Nation has checked in with us. We are actually the first time here in history also for Extreme Motorsport and for Extreme TV, which is us. We are doing a simultaneously casted live stream on YouTube and Twitch. So we are multiple going out there to many viewers right now, and we're hoping to put on a great show for the fans tonight of Extreme Motorsport and for all the fans of iRacing and whatnot. I hope you enjoyed the video there, the tribute to Jake Nichols as we're gridding the field. And Rick, man, it's going to be a great one.
Absolutely. Let's do a rundown of the field. Starting right now at the back of the pack, it looks like in 29th place, Nathan Shiflett wasn't able to get a good qualifying in. Starting 28th, David Gibson. Starting 27th, Matthew Wazenbach. Starting 26th position, Adam de Blasio. And starting 25th, J.R. Rodriguez, Joe.
Nice. I don't have my driver's thing up. I'm going to let you keep going.
All right,
Rick.
Starting 24th, Brian W. Daniels. Starting 23rd, Brian Frick. Starting 22nd, David Elliott. Starting 21st tonight, Dylan Bird. Starting 20th, Joshua Mertz. Starting 19th tonight, Vern Bradley. Starting 18th is Darren Walker. Starting in the 17th position tonight, John Houston. Starting 16th is going to be Chad Osborne. Starting 15th is Russell Hanson. Starting in the 14th position, Dwayne Culberson. Starting 13th is William Roberts Jr. Starting 12th is going to be William Hale. Starting 11th tonight is going to be Nick Hunt. Starting 10th, Jonathan Shipman, winner from our truck series from last night. Starting 9th is Tyler Sifford. Starting 8th is James Gagne. Starting 7th, Mike Rominger, your previous contending champion. Starting 6th is Josh Lambert. Starting 5th tonight, Todd Thomas. Starting 4th, Tyler Hare. Starting 3rd is Trevor Rapolo. And tonight, starting on the outside pole, Nate Trito. But tonight, on the pole with a 27.233, making history 2 weeks ago, back up on top, back on his game, starting in first place tonight on the pole. Jake Nichols driving the Snow Cone Production Ford Fusion. Tell you what, Joe, action is going to be really tough tonight as we're coming around out of turn 4. The lights are off on the pace car. Pace car is off the track. Let's go green flag racing, boys.
Jake Nichols, man, he jumps off to an awesome start on Nate Trito. And I'm going to tell you what, that is just phenomenal. A thing that we've seen so much here. We're coming accustomed to seeing Jake Nichols just taking out front here.
Absolutely. Jake Nichols is definitely wanting to try to clinch more wins here and try to make sure that when he puts his name in the history book, nobody's going to be able to come back and try to beat that thing. He's definitely going to make it interesting.
Absolutely. Nate Trito running in second right now. And the man right there, Trevor Rapolo, he is up there in third, along with Tyler Hurd, Todd Thomas, Josh Lambert, Mike Rominger. They're in seventh. Hey, he's doing a great job already. And Tyler Sifford, Jonathan Shipman, and William Hale all round out the top 10. Cars with new paint jobs out there tonight. Kind of a special night for them being here in Charlotte. Usually is for the real NASCAR guys. So guys bringing out their best for tonight.
Tell you what, tonight, we started talking about the purple dinosaur, and you were referring to Jake Nichols. I got a little confused because I get so used to looking at these guys out on the track and identifying by their paint schemes, and I noticed his paint scheme was kind of changed up, so I thought, well, did he get a new sponsor or what? But, of course, it's the same sponsor, just a different shade of color there, I guess.
That is, you're right. I got kind of confused myself because I looked at it and I said, well, where the heck is Jake at? Now I looked and I said, oh, he changed his paint color for tonight. Rick, I was like, wow. But, hey, right now, Nate Trito, again, we saw this last week. He gave Jake a run for his money, and if you ever had a hard charging award here at Extreme Motorsport, you got to give it to that man, Nate Trito, because he ran up front, battled hard with Jake, led a few laps, got into an accident a couple times, battled back up, and ultimately got into an accident that took him out. But, man, definitely charged. And I'm going to give a shout-out here, Intimidator, man, and T and them both. They're out there having a good old time, woo-hooing at the stream and just having a fun time here tonight.
Well, I'll tell you, I know that you're streaming on you're on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Is that right, Joe?
I am. We are actually streaming live on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously right now. I can actually see the chats between the two and whatnot as we're watching this battle up front. But first time for Extreme Motorsport 99, first time for Extreme TV, and I haven't really heard of a lot of broadcast in iracing, so maybe we're going to kick a new trend off here for other broadcasts to do multiple streams to see how it goes, just to broaden our range with our audience and give more people the view of what we do.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm looking at YouTube right now. I'm not able to look over at Twitch because I've got 3 monitors, got tons of information going across my screen and the race itself and so forth. Who have we got over in the Twitch channel tonight? Who we got over there?
Right now we have Intimidator and T right now watching the ones over here, and I have RD Nation over here right now watching in actually our Twitch channel.
Okay, fantastic. Well, Don, you got to get on the phone there and make some contacts and get us some viewers out here to watch the race. But tell you what, I'm going to go back over here to the action and talk a little bit about Nate Trito. Nate Trito is very familiar with Charlotte Motor Speedway. Nate Trito, I know personally, that drives the Legends cars here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. I believe he does it a couple times a year. He comes out and does a big challenge out here with the Legend cars and so forth. So very familiar with Charlotte Motor Speedway. Looking to see Nate tonight really step up the game. He's just basically come up a little short the last few races. But I'm telling you what, man, that Tyler Hare and Todd Thomas, I look to see those guys start moving their way up later in the race. Right now, we're just in pace mode.
We are. We got a long way to go. This race is, we're looking at a menu of what? Summary of the race, 133 laps. Sorry about that. Right now, only 9 laps completed. Jake Nichols has led all of them. But you're 100% right, Rick. tonight, a lot of guys are familiar with this track. Charlotte is a fast track. A lot of drivers very, very familiar with it. And it's just nice right now. The guys are pacing themselves, trying to get, hey, we feel out the car, feel out the tires, and see what it's doing, and just kind of just get the feel for this thing.
Absolutely. I tell you what, taking a look at Tyler here, getting a little bit closer on Tyler, on Nate Trito there, working his way up just a little bit at a time, for each lap at a time. He's closing the gap in about 2 car lengths so far.
He is, and I am sorry, but I missed Lincoln Hall is actually watching on Twitch too. I saw him pop up there.
All right.
And he says, I guess I'm invisible. Sorry about that, buddy. Did not see you come in. I'm working with a new chat system here, trying to get both of these things at the same time. What's going on? Definitely let us know how everything looks on y'all's end. Let us know how we sound. Just the presentation and all. And as we do have a change. For second place, as Tyler Hurd did get around Nate Trito.
Absolutely, I told you he was working on Nate Trito there. Now, Nate is smart here. He'll let him get on by him, get down there and hopefully start working on that leader there and maybe taking over the lead from Jake Nichols. But I'll tell you what, we'll get back over here to the screen tonight like we're making our debut here tonight. Let's make sure we do it. Let's do a little bit of a race summary here, Joe. Let's pull up our iPod Gaming race summary. And let's check out that new graphic there for iPod Gaming for their sponsorship and dedication here to ExtremeMotorsports99.com. And we can do a rundown of our summary.
Oh, and well, in the meantime, while we're doing that, Nate Trito's in trouble on the track. He actually went up high, bumped the wall, and got several cars bumped up. But you're right. iPod Gaming racing summary right now. Leaders Jake Nichols, laps completed 13 of 133, 0 lead changes, no caution trips yet, so definitely looking really, really good. I appreciate that for the information, Lincoln Hawk. But yeah, Nate Trito looks like he's got a little damage on the front end. He might have scrubbed that wall before he punched the field up the front there. That was a scary moment.
Hey, well, take a look at Tyler here. They're closing in the gap, 1.3 seconds behind Jake Nichols. Trying to go over some stats here so far, and I think right now Tyler Hare holds the fastest lap on the track. Bradley right now, he's the fastest car on the track.
Awesome. And we have a new viewer out here. Sam Squatch is back. He watched the last race with us. He said, hey, I like the look of the broadcast this week, cool logo in the upper corner. We appreciate that from Extreme TV. A lot of action going on here on the track. We're trying to keep up with all of it. And, hey, Rick, the bounty, let them know about it. It's still available.
Absolutely. I haven't told the drivers tonight about the bounty or anything like that. Didn't want to get them all worked up, all that kind of crazy stuff, Joe. But they're coming back from a 2-week vacation. Last week we ran an Xfinity race on a Wednesday night, held it live. It went wonderful, fantastic race. Lots of great action there. But did not let the drivers know about the bounty, and I did that on purpose. Here in a little while, probably when we get about halfway through, I will let the drivers know about the bounty tonight. And tonight, awesome. I want to give it away. I want to give somebody back their driver registration fees for the season. And I don't care if it's Jake Nichols I got to give it to or whoever that can beat him. But tonight I want to give it away, Joe.
I tell you, and tonight maybe we'll see somebody because these guys have been close to beating Nichols. It's just he's been there at the right place, right time. Last week we saw an awesome battle between Hugo and I believe it was William Held. The last few laps they got together, but they were battling hard in front of him. And Nichols has just seemed to be there at the right place, the right time, and has capitalized on all the mistakes and whatnot. And it's definitely, as we look at a battle right now for fifth, sixth, and seventh, Mike Rominger, Jonathan Siffman, and Tyler Sifford, those guys are battling back there in the back too.
Absolutely. Let's pass the mic over here to Willie Blacker. Willie, how are you doing tonight, and what do you think about the race so far?
Hey, Rick and Joe, I'm doing pretty good. The race is it's spreading out, looking good back here in the back, following up in the back.
Fantastic. Well, we appreciate Willie being up in the booth with us tonight. He's going to be trying to do a little bit of pit road reporting with us tonight and keeping us on track on what's going on pit road. So, Joe, I just pulled up my Twitch here and see if I can't throw out a few hays and wave my hand at a few people over here.
Awesome, awesome. Like I say, we still got Sasquatch, man. Sam Squatch, my bad. I keep messing up his name every week. I apologize. Sam Squatch out there watching. We got Intimidator. We got T watching. Right now, that's the only ones I see watching. Please let me know. It says we have 9 viewers out here looking, but let me know. Hey, send something in the chat. Let me know what you want to see. If you have a favorite driver, favorite number. There's Extreme Motorsports. Hi to everyone. Awesome. We're excited tonight because this brings in a new era for Extreme Motorsports 99, along with the actual Extreme TV, because we're bringing in the dual casting of our streams with YouTube and Twitch, the logos we brought in, and then obviously Jake Nichols with the bounty, the excitement here. It's really just, I don't know, just has built all week.
Absolutely, and I tell you what, going back up here toward the front, Tyler Hare has closed in that gap to 0.4 tenths of a second. He is closing in on that leader, and I tell you, it took just a few moments to Tyler tonight, and of course he did say that he was going to be the man to beat tonight, so we're going to definitely be keeping some eyes on Tyler Hare out there.
Awesome, awesome. I'm scrolling through the field here to give some of these other guys, man. Tonight, a lot of good exposure. I'm on Chad Osborne, great looking Pepsi. I think that's a Pepsi Spidey car he's running in right there. And then we got Nick Hunt just going through the field here, looking at the other guys here. Everybody's really fanned out. You know, the field is spreaded, so some good racing.
Absolutely. Just I want to give my shout outs here for Lincoln Hawk over there at Twitch, and looks like Schwittlecup. I hope I said that right. That's actually T, Sweet Tea Cup. That is actually T right there. All right.
Yep.
How many
that
bags?
Is actually
we
T.
got a crash on pit road.
Oh, crash on pit road. Let's see if we can't find it.
Number 13, Ryan Daniels, W. Daniels.
Ryan Daniels.
Oh,
no. Pit road.
Wow. You know, that young man, I've talked to him several times. He's really eager to learn in the Cup and whatnot. He's had a rough go of it here in the Pennzoil, but you know, I feel like he's eventually going to turn it around. You know, Rick, in this series, it's tough here. This is the top dog. This is where it's at. I think we have got a battle for the lead.
We sure do, and it looks like Tyler Hare. Nope, that's going to be
that's
Bradley.
Where'd he come from? Wow! Holy cow! He's battling Jake Nichols.
I think he's about to be lapped. Oh, nope, that was close. He was about to be lapped. Man, I'll tell you what, Jake Nichols there got that car running on rails tonight. Ain't it something? Tell you, make sure to get a good shot there. I know that T's wanting to see that purple car. And, of course, Intimidator was asking about that purple car, but he did change it up just a little bit. And show them out there what they're looking at. But here in just a moment, we definitely got to get up with Jake Nichols there and see how things are going for him. I'll see what I can do to. Willie, can you get Jake Nichols and put him in a staging room for us?
Yep, I'll get on it, Rick.
All right.
Awesome show so far, Rick. And we got a car spun 62 right there in the middle of the track. Wow, everybody got by. I don't know what happened there, but 62 is spun. That's William Hell. Oh man, William Hell, who was actually doing very, very good last week or the week prior, has spun his car here.
Absolutely. I tell you what, Tyler Hare was making the move, getting up there. We definitely want to try to get with Tyler Hare too. Willie, was you able to find Jake Nichols and yank him up here to the staging room?
I'm getting on it. I'm working on it, Rick.
All right, well, I'm going to help you out here and just drag him on up here. Jake Nichols, Rick Donovan, Joe White up in the booth. Have you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
I know you're going down pit road right now. Car looks like it's running on rails tonight. Looking really good out there. Can you tell us a little bit how it's feeling?
It's feeling really good. It's tight, and I'm just trying to figure this thing out in the long run. I've never been able to do good at Charlotte night on the long run, so I'm just trying to figure it out early. and see what we can do later in the race. It's a long race.
Fantastic. All right, well, I'll tell you what, we wish you the best of luck. We know that looks like Tyler Hare is starting to gain on you out there.
Yeah.
Now, Jake, I got a thing here. This is Joe White here. I need to tell you, after the stream, I really would like for you to watch. We did a tribute to you. You are the man who will go down in history here as the first 4-time winner of Extreme Motorsports 99. I know that's got to make you feel like you're just Superman on cloud 9, because you actually could win 5 tonight in a row. But I'm surprised to hear you say that Charlotte's not your best, but right now it's your best friend.
Thanks, man. It does mean a lot. It's pretty cool to win 4 in a row. Hopefully we can get 5 and maybe go for more, but it's going to be tough. We were leading out there, but Tyler and a couple others were really fast on the long run there. So I think if I figure out to get long run speed, we're going to have a really good shot here.
Awesome, awesome. I noticed you changed your paint job up. A couple of our viewers out there love watching you in the, I call it the purple dinosaur machine, man, because you're crushing the competition with it. And you changed it up on me, and I was like, well, Jake Nichols in his purple car, and then I looked and he changed it. But the awesome paint job nonetheless out there. We appreciate it, and we hope, man, wish you the best for tonight. You know, definitely keep your fingers on.
Thank you, man. I raced this car for Adam Petty. Gone way too soon, but he won at Charlotte in the ARCA series back in 1999 or 1998, same year I was born. So I was like, why not tribute it at Charlotte in the nighttime when he won there?
Awesome. We appreciate it, Jake, and thank you, man.
Thanks.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Jake Nichols, the man who's won 4 in a row. And I'll tell you what, like I say, normally he's in his purple machine. Tonight he's in a tribute car, he said, for I think he said Adam Petty, whatnot there. And that is awesome for him to do it here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Did not get off on pit road. Looks like we've got a lot of the lap cars going to do some waving rounds here. But it looks like Josh Lambert beat him off pit. I don't know if some pit strategy there involved, maybe 2 tires or something or whatnot. We'll see. 2 tires might work at this track. Who knows? We'll just have to see. And we'll see how it goes later on.
Well, Joe, I was looking in the pits, and it looked like he took 2 right side tires.
He did. Okay, good deal. William there gave us, man, told us took two right side tires, and maybe track position is key here as Charlotte, as in a lot of the other tracks where speed would definitely be the key. And we're you know, again, we're at the Ipione Gaming 200 at Charlotte Motor Speedway, Concord, North Carolina. It's my home track, Rick's home track, and actually Intimidators and Sweet Teas and all them's home track. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Jake Nichols is from North Carolina. So definitely, and we got a lot of chatter going on. Let me go ahead. Suited Pocket Rockets, man, I want to give you a shout out there for watching it on the Twitch stream. We appreciate it. Hope you like it. Hope everything looks good and whatnot. Rick is talking to the drivers. He'll be back here. We're still under caution. Lap 31 of 133. It's been all Jake Nichols, and I tell you, with that bounty in the last 10 laps, really, I mean, do you think he might take it away from him?
I don't know, Joe. I think Jake's going to be the man tonight. I think it's going to be 5 in a row.
Awesome, man. You know, we just spoke with Jake, and it was surprising to hear him say that Charlotte's not his best track. But boy, I tell you what, right now, he could fool us.
That's what I think. I mean, he looks pretty good out there tonight.
Absolutely, he definitely was looking on par, and we got a good shot from the blimp here at Extreme Motorsport from Extreme TV, and we're just it's just awesome to see those cars lined up like that in the night with the shade and all that, the shadows and all coming off the cars. It's just a cool experience to come here and look and see, and I believe the lights are out on the pace car. We might be going back green here soon. And I tell you, I'm going to go ahead. There we are. We're back green. Back green flag. And Jake Nichols, he didn't get the flight jump that he did because the leader has the actual right away on the starts, but he is actually right there still. I think Rick Donovan's joined us back here in the booth. Rick said that Josh Lambert up there took 2 tires only, so a little bit of pit strategy up there, man, to try to get in front of Jake.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to see whether or not it pays off or not. I'll tell you, not quite sure what took place on there. Had a little bit of iracing issues, but yeah, I tell you, Josh Lambert, tell you what, strong competitor out there, Joe. I know you haven't seen a whole lot of him this season, but super fast guy here at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Well, Jake Nichols has got a whole daggone full of Tyler Herr in his rearview mirror as that Toyota Camry is eating up that Ford Fusion. And you know, it's awesome. We don't get to see this much, but actually we've got Chevy, Ford, and Toyota, so all 3 manufacturers of the sport here represented at 1, 2, and 3. And that is awesome because, you know, again, I got to remain unbiased, but the Fords have really definitely dominated a lot this season. But it's good to see that the diversity up here now, and we got a lot of battle. But Tyler Herr on the back door, Jake Nichols.
Absolutely, Jake Nichols there, trying to make a little spread there between him and Tyler here. And we'll see what happens there. But I tell you, we'll move over to the 4th place car, the number 23 of Jonathan Shipman. Last night we did 120 laps at Bristol Motor Speedway with a 31 car field, and pretty sure he put it on the pole last night, Joe, and he ended up winning that race last night at Bristol in our truck series.
Absolutely. Awesome. We had a truck series last night at Bristol, the little Superdome track, and definitely Tempest Flare there. As usual, it's a short track, exciting race and whatnot. We're in car right now with Jonathan Shipman in the gyro cam, kind of giving the viewers a little bit different, aspect of what it looks like in the car, and when they go into the turn, the kind of the angles and whatnot of this track. So it's just awesome.
Tell you what, lots of awesome things happening out here on the track. Adam de Blasio moving up into 6th place position there, right behind Brian Frick. Right there in 7th place, Dylan Bird. 8th place, William Roberts Jr. Got a good little battle right there between 6th, 7th, and 8th place drivers.
We do with Adam de Blasio. I'm watching it right now. I was watching from in car there, and it looked like Adam de Blasio, he had to lift a little bit. He was a little high there, but he was in car with him. It sounded like he had to work the throttle a little bit. So definitely looks like we got Mike Walters in there. William Roberts Jr. stepped it up into there. Like I said, Tyler Sifford, Dalen Bird, all those guys, side by side right here. We're trying to just fan out.
Absolutely. Let me go back up here. Josh Lambert leading the race. It looks like Jake Nichols has put a little bit of room between him and Tyler Herr. Jake Nichols trying to find a way there to get some more traction to get on up there closer to Josh Lambert. I'll tell you right now, Lambert looking real good out there today, Joe.
Awesome. And it's good to see another driver having a good day out there, man. Take nothing away from Jake Nichols because he is phenomenal on the tracks, but it's good to see some other drivers being able to compete and go out there and confidence level and whatnot. And T out there, she's going after the colors of the cars. She is rooting for the number 7 here because of the purple. He actually looks like nerds, the candy nerds that's out there. That's what that car looks like, reminds me of, and it is a cool paint job that he's got. It's actually Tyler Sifford's car.
Absolutely. I tell you what, I believe T is just pulling for purple, period. She is pulling for purple. So, that's Tyler Sifford, but I tell you what, he's strong enough, he can get up there and do his run. And give Jake Nichols a good run for his money, but battling for the lead right now, Nichols looking on the inside as Nichols Lambert is on the outside. Oh, Lambert does a crossover on the back stretch. And he's going to try to look on the inside down here in turn 3. He's on the inside, Joe.
Oh, he is, definitely. Yeah, they are nose to tail right now. Nichols is in front, but Lambert's right there. I think that's the 4 tires versus 2 tires, Rick, that you're going to see. But that 2 tires probably is something a lot of guys are going to go, Lambert did it early in the race. That might pay off later in the race as some pit strategies here, because that might be what it takes to beat Nichols tonight, is getting out front, because it may take him a while to get around that number 19 car.
Absolutely. And like you said earlier, Lambert was looking on the inside, wasn't able to make anything work. Tyler Hare there seems to me like he may be just kind of riding out the wind, just picking up a little bit of the draft there. Watching the show, he's got a front row seat to the show, probably better seats than we've got up here. And but I tell you, Tyler Hare, I look for him to be battling it out with these guys here in a little bit.
Absolutely. We're inside, actually, Jake Nichols' car right now into the roll bar, and he's just got clean sailing right there in front of him. And Josh Lambert, we're looking inside of his car, and there's only about a car length difference between those two, so he is holding with him with those 2 tires. And so that, like I say, that might be a good strategy. That might pay off.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at our top 5 there. Well, if you click your button there, let's take a look at our top 5 there, Joe.
Sure.
And looks like we've got Nichols, of course, is your leader, with Lambert in second place, Hare in third, Jonathan Shipman making his way up there, and of course that purple car out there that he loves, Tyler Sifford right now in top 5 right now.
Absolutely. That's your top 5 for Extreme TV right there for Extreme Motorsports 99. And I'm going to tell you what, we got a battle for second place as Tyler Hare has caught Josh Lambert, and both of them have caught Jake Nichols. So we've got a 1-2-3 battle. It looks like they are catching Nichols in the turns, but now
Hare on the inside going into turn 1. He's going to put Lambert up on the outside. Let's see who can get the run coming out of 2. They're side by side. It looks like Hare's going to get a good run on the backstretch, Joe.
He did, man. It looked like he pushed a little bit when he went in that turn. Hare did, and that car, he had to lift a little bit. It took a little longer to get around Lambert than he wanted to, but he eventually made that pass, and he might be setting his eyes on Nichols. I mean, yeah, I was surprised. I was talking to Willie earlier. I said, I'm surprised to hear Nichols say that Charlotte's not one of his better tracks, but maybe he was just throwing us a smoke screen.
Absolutely. I tell you, going to take a look here. Just want to. Got a caution out on the track.
Yeah, got a crash.
Give us a card number there, Willie. I believe it might be the 88. Looks like the 88 of John Houston may have been the one that had a little something going on there.
I hate that for him. John Houston's a guy who has actually helped me out tremendously in the truck league here at Extreme Motorsports. You know, really, really nice guy.
It was the number 24 and the number 9.
Yep.
24 and the 9.
24 and the 9.
Okay. Oh, man. Let's see. We got...
yeah, it definitely looked like...
That's Trevor Rapolo. You know, Trevor Rapolo was running up there at the top a little bit. It looks like he just scrubbed the wall.
Yeah, it looks like Chad got up into some traffic there of Russell Hanson driving the number 28 tonight. Looks like he may have been just a little bit off pace, or may have kind of pushed up into the corner there. Chad was at full pace and had nowhere to go. Didn't get a lot of damage to his car there, but did cause an accident there.
Well, William, we're going to let you go down to pit road. Tell us some of the action that's going on pit road right now. What you seeing down there on pit road right now, William?
I'm watching them come in. They haven't come in.
Looks like a lot of guys took some two tires down there. I was just watching a few of them. Did you see the same thing I saw down there, William? It looks like a lot of those guys might have taken 2 tires. Yeah, that's what it just looked like to me. So maybe they saw what Lambert did that last time, Josh Lambert, and said, hey, that might work out for me too. And you're right, Houston is definitely he's a great guy for us there. Intimidator, man, has helped us out a lot in the truck series and whatnot. I want to give him a good shout out.
Well, hey, Joe, just to keep you updated, it looked like a lot of them was taking 4 tires this time.
Oh, really? Okay. I noticed. I looked some of them. I just saw the left sides up on a lot of them, but maybe I didn't catch it on them and whatnot. I just know some of those guys probably have seen what Josh Lambert did and saw that he was able to stay up there with those And that two-tire stop, William, I think might pay off in the long run later on in the race.
Yeah, I just watched Josh. He just got 4 tires, so.
Good deal. Good deal. What about the number 7 car? Did you get to see if maybe he took 4 tires or whatnot? Maybe check back on pit road because he got. That's a Tyler. Actually, that is Tyler Sifford, and the number 7, and he that's the one T's out there rooting for, and he's definitely he's up in 3rd.
Yeah, Joe. Well, he took 4 tires too, bud. Tyler Sifford took 4 tires.
Is that better, Intimidator? How's that? So Tyler, you're saying that Tyler took 4 tires also?
Yep, Tyler took 4 tires.
Good deal, good deal. How does that sound, Intimidator, on both our ends right now? Hey, and we got Ryan Daniels. Yeah, I saw what happened on lap 30. I'm sorry about that, man. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Joe, it looked like a lot of the guys, the second pit stop, a lot of them took 4 tires.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, Ryan, hey, but you were doing good out there, man, and running hard. Yeah, you'll get them. You will get them. We were just talking with you, man. You got a great spirit to you, so hate that happened to you on that right there. That's right, Intimidator. He's in 7th right now. Does the sound better now? We are back racing. Awesome. Good. Appreciate that. That's kind of info that I'm looking for as far as what the mic and all that, the volume and stuff sounds like. So I definitely know to break things up. You're right. Tyler Sifford has moved up into second place right now, right behind Josh Lambert. I'm going to tell you what, he is on a move, man, in that purple machine. And our man, Jake Nichols, has gotten marred back into traffic back in 22nd. I don't know, William, did he have some trouble on pit lane or something happened? Right there, side-by-side action, closeness right there for us that we're getting to see. Tyler Hurst in a battle right now with William Robertson Jr. Tyler Sifford, in a battle with William Robertson Jr. Josh Lambert's checking out a little bit. You got Jonathan Shipman in the top 4. Here, I'm going to tell you, let's get a summary here of the race so far. IPO Gaming race summary. Josh Lambert leading. We got 56 completed of 133, 4 lead changes, 2 cautions for 8 laps, man, here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and it has been an awesome night. Yeah, and I hate that RD, man, but hey, look at it this way, you definitely will get them next time. You will definitely be back and keep your chin up. You're doing good. As it looks like William Roberts Jr. is closing in on the leader. Oh, we got a three-way battle right here. Let's stay with the lead here just for a few seconds. And Williams, he's looking on the inside of Josh. They are side by side, and that's bringing up Jonathan Shipman. That is actually bringing up a lot of cars here, because we're going to have 4 cars in the mix. And look at look at that, a mix of all the manufacturers right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is awesome. That should make you very, very proud there. Intimidator that is watching. And I want to appreciate all the viewers out there from Twitch to YouTube that are watching. Please throw a comment up here. Let us know that you're enjoying it. Let us know. Ooh, they almost touched between Williams and Josh, and that opens the door almost to top of Pacific just a little bit. Wow, those guys are battling.
Yeah, it looks like a real close battle up there, Joe.
It is, William. I'm going to tell you. Oh, and Sifford, he got by him. William got by him. And that's going to bring along Tyler along with him. Those guys were doing some good, hard, close racing. Hello, Matthew Hendricks. How you doing?
Yeah, it looks like Josh Lambert's bumped back to 3rd place.
He did. Now, did he take 4 tires on his pit stop, or did he just take 2?
He took 4 tires, Joe.
Okay, so he's back on 4 tires there on this one. That is awesome. Right now, it looks a little panned out, but those guys were definitely battling hard. Hello, Becky Sifford. How you doing? Gotta love the purple number 7. And Matthew, how you doing, man? We appreciate y'all watching the stream. The ExtremeMotorsports99.com. This is the Cup League that we're doing here. Extreme TV, me and Rick Donovan, and I'm up here in the booth with William. I don't mispronounce your last name.
It's Blacker.
Blacker, my bad. I don't know why I want to call him something else, but I do definitely. And I think we're back. Rick's back here in the booth with us. We've had some action up front. It is hot and heavy here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. They were side by side, neck and neck, doing some little rub and paint up there. Just some good racing.
Oh, absolutely. And I tell you what, a few people's feelings are already starting to get hurt here, even though we don't have any cautions out right now. We've our race summary, I believe we've got so far, I believe we've had 2 cautions for 8 laps. Phenomenal racing we're having here tonight, Joe. These guys are definitely battling it out, and I tell you, we have got, I'm going to tell you right now, we have got 29 guys out here that are hardcore competitors, because I tell you, the least little things, boy, just gets right under their skin about the other driver. And you know what? You got to respect that, because if it didn't, you could say, hey, does the guys even care? And when I see these guys get all built up over some stuff like this, that lets me know they love what they're doing. They love what they're out there trying to do.
Absolutely, Rick. I'm going to tell you what, we hard racing right now. Tyler Sifford sitting up in 2nd. But you know what? I have noticed something. Jake Nichols is marred back in traffic. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he had a bad pit stop, got caught in an accident or something. I haven't really gotten an update on that. But I noticed right now he's running 16th in the very back of the field. But these guys up front are putting on a show, and it's awesome. I've got guys in the stream over here definitely shouting out to us and whatnot. Some new ones, Becky Sifford, Matthew Hendrickson, RD Nation over here, Intimidator Tees definitely is giving us a shout out to him. Lincoln Hall, man, I tell you what, he's still in here hanging out with us. And me and William was up here just having a ball watching this side-by-side racing here at Charlotte.
Yeah, absolutely. I tell you what, I'm just sitting here taking a look myself. Oh my goodness, let's see here. Don't know what I've hit here. There we go. Yep, I want to give my shout out to Matthew Hendricks joining in here with the race for us tonight. Like you said, Becky Sifford. I wonder if it's any kin to Tyler Sifford.
I don't know, because he did say number 7. So I'm wondering if is that wife, girlfriend, or sister? I don't know. Maybe we can get a little bit on the chat here to who that is.
Absolutely.
Because they did say go number 7. So
Yep, absolutely. And it's got the last same name, so who knows? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's Tyler. Maybe he's typing himself and driving at the same time. RD Nation, Ryan Daniels getting his car repaired, doing a little bit of twitching there while he's in the car. All right, it's good to see that. And, of course,
Yeah.
Lincoln Hawk and Intimidator. Don, I know you're the Intimidator.
Yes, old Don, man, he is watching on both ends, having a ball, watching with us, and so far they put on a good show here at Charlotte. Really hard, good racing and whatnot, and it's just been a really good show. I guess I feel a little more excited tonight, the nighttime atmosphere for some reason. I don't know, maybe it's the new broadcast, maybe it's the new things that we're doing, the excitement of where Extreme TV and Extreme Motorsport 99 is going. I don't know, man. I just really feel like the excitement will.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's exciting tonight, and like you say, making our debut. We've been doing some testing and so forth with the broadcast. We got the overlays there. Jason Allison is a big creator with the overlays, but of course, he and I do work a little bit together sometimes with the designs and so forth, and basically took his overlay there, but I came up with our own creations and some of our own designs with it as well. But big shout out to him for a lot of the work that he does for iRacing, for overlays and so forth. So I definitely want to give him a big shout out because that young man has put a lot of work into this. And of course, we want to thank the viewers out there. You know, I think we got about 13, 15 viewers out there watching right now between the two shows that we're broadcasting right here tonight. And of course, we're bringing them a fantastic race here tonight, Joe, with William Roberts Jr. up in the lead and Tyler Sifford in second place as of right now.
Absolutely, and you're right. We do have quite a bit here. So I'm a little bit low. Well, I'm trying to do the best I can on that sound, man, on my end a little bit. Maybe I can move the mic up to my face there and help out. How's that? But we're definitely putting in a good show for you guys, and hopefully y'all enjoy it. You know, like I said, it's the first time we're doing it. You know, at the same time, just Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and I don't know many broadcasts that do that. Some of them might, some of them might not. I don't know, but we're definitely doing it here Extreme, and we hope you enjoy it. It does bring out new and exciting and more audiences here, and some people that like YouTube, some people like Twitch. You know, so it gives them the best of both worlds.
Absolutely. I tell you what, going to go back over here, focus on the race here, Joe. I tell you, William Roberts Jr. out there leading the race. He's led a few laps during the season here, but I tell you, he's really got it together tonight. The car's looking real good. Tyler Sifford looks to be making his way up there. Not quite sure what happened to Josh Lambert earlier, but Adam de Blasio has moved up to fourth place, Joe, and talked to him just a little bit before race, and I tell you, that young man was very focused tonight. I had to make him clear the track during practice tonight, and he just didn't want to get off the track from practicing, but I said, hey, man, we got to get off the track. We got to get these things going, and I tell you, as you can see, it's paying off for him right now up there in third place.
Absolutely, and William Roberts Jr. out there leading, also Josh Lambert, like you said, running in second. Adam de Blasio is all over the back end of him, and it looks like he's going to drive down on the inside of him going in, I think it's turn number 3 here, and maybe try to make that pass on him. So we've got a lot of good guys up there. Todd Thomas, James Gonier, I hope I pronounced that right. Brian Frickle, Jonathan Shipman, Mike Rominger, and hey, Matthew Wazenbach. I just like saying his last name for some reason. It's Wazenbach. It just, I don't know, just meant for success. And then we got Nate Trito rounding out the top 10, and there's that Nate Trito. That guy, for some reason, he has bad luck, but somehow perseveres and fights back more than I have seen anybody on the track.
De Blasio has moved up into, looks like the first place position.
Oh, man. Yes, he has.
Hey, what, I'm going to have to go back here and see what happened.
And while you're doing that, Rick, we have got confirmation that Becky Sifford is the mother of
Tyler Sifford.
What is it?
All right.
Tyler Sifford.
All right. Shout out to Mom. That is awesome.
Oh, wait a minute. We got green flag pit stops. Adam de Blasio is heading on to pit lane right now. So, wow. William, check pit lane. See what he does. See what the strategy is. Oh, no. He overshot his pit box.
Yeah, it looks like he overshot his pit box.
And I want to give a shout out to Gronk4 for the follow on Twitch for us. Appreciate it. We do this every Wednesday here at ExtremeMotorsports99.com. We do the broadcast here at Stream TV. You'll actually see me also doing racing as I do the Racing the Truck series on Tuesday night. So definitely, and hello mom of Tyler Sifford there. We didn't know who it was, but like Rick said, we knew the last name definitely was fitting for somebody.
Absolutely, and I tell you what, it's great to see got family involved, friends involved, sitting back watching your son out here race and being televised live across the air right now. And your Tyler Sifford doing a phenomenal job tonight as he went in and got him a good pit stop, get some tires, get some fuel, get back out there racing. But as of right now, Joe, showing William Roberts Jr. back up into the lead with Tyler Sifford in second place still.
Absolutely, and that's some green flag stops. And wait a minute, he looks to be off the pace. I think that's some of the guys who got 4 tires and pitted. He's kind of marred in a little bit of traffic trying to get through some of those guys. He's got 4 tires. Yeah, he's back there in traffic, but he is our leader, and he's got a .315 gap between Tyler Sifford and Adam de Blasio is 4.7 seconds, but now, you know, he's on 4 fresh tires, so he's going to run that margin down very quickly.
Absolutely. Taking a look there, Todd Thomas, the 78, right now currently 4th. Jake Nichols making his way up there a little bit slower. Not sure what happened there, but I tell you, he's going to have his hands full trying to get around Todd Thomas in the 4th place position. But Jake Nichols, I tell you, he's a strong competitor out there, and we'll see exactly what's going to take place here tonight.
Absolutely. You know, he got marred back in the traffic way back there in the 15th, 16th, 17th spot. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if he had a bad pit stop, overshot his pit stall or something. You know, we just didn't get confirmation there. I know he didn't hit anything, but I think he just had a bad pit stop. And here on this track, you know, in racing, tenths and hundredths are crucial. And if you lose a second on pit, that's just like a night and day difference on pit road or on the track.
Hey, what?
And RD, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I'm just checking my data here, going back and forth, looking at everything that we've got here. You know, the folks out there have no clue the amount of data that we're all keeping up with here, trying to call the race and keep up with Twitch and keep up with YouTube. We want to get our viewers involved. Tell you what, folks, before too long, we're going to really get you guys involved. We're going to try to get out some, maybe some T-shirts and all kinds of promotional products to our viewers. We're going to have some fun games for our viewers to view. That way we can pass out some free stuff. And, Joe, everybody loves free stuff.
Absolutely, they do, and that's what we want. We want our fans, we want our people, the people that's watching the stream, watching this action on the track, watching the races every week. We want them to come back and enjoy the show, give us their feedback, and we want to reward them for that. You know, not just be like, oh, well, we appreciate it, thank you, have a nice day. We really, really appreciate what y'all do, because y'all and the drivers here on the track is what makes Extreme TV. It's what makes ExtremeMotorsports99.com. It's what makes me want to come back out here and do it. I get about as excited to do this right here, broadcasting, as I do getting into truck and wheeling and around the darn track, Rick.
Nichols zooming in on de Blasio as running in the 4th place position. He's got by Todd Thomas. He's zeroing in on Adam de Blasio right now in 3rd place position, and it looks like he's taking that high side going into 1 and 2. So I'm wondering if that's the line that's pretty hot tonight to take. I know that iRacing done some updates and changing up those hot lines and so forth. So the high line may be the fast line down in 1 and 2 tonight.
Well, I'll tell you a little secret. Me, Don, and Ryan Daniels did a little test last night here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and I got behind one of these big bad beast of a machines along with them, and we ran, and you're right. It seems like the middle, a little bit off that white line is where it's at here, and as you can see some of the cars arcing in, that's what they're doing. They're arcing in, coming off that white line, and maybe going down to it a little bit, but coming back off of it. So you're absolutely right. Towards the middle up I believe it's where the line's going to come in and be where you want to be.
Absolutely. I tell you what, de Blasio doing a fine job out there keeping Nichols behind him. But I tell you, Nichols is just barely inching his way up there, closing in the gap about a car length there as they're coming out of turn 2. Tell you, de Blasio gets a really good run coming off of 2 down the back stretch. But as they go down into turn 3, you'll see Nichols gets a good run on him going into the corner. But it seems that de Blasio gets a good, well, let me take that back. Looks like Nichols is looking on the inside of de Blasio. As they go down into turn 1, it's going to be Nichols.
He's going to make it.
Yes, sir.
He's going to do it. He is going to do it, Rick. He did that. And I'm going to tell you, we've watched Jake the last several races, and that's just textbook him right there. He is a patient, calculated driver. He's not very aggressive. He will bide his time and wait till you either make a mistake or line you up for that pass. And that's what I've seen him do many a times, and that's why he's been at the right place at the right time at the end of the races.
Absolutely. I tell you what, just taking a look at Nichols there, starting to open the gap up on de Blasio, but going back here to back this sixth place runner, Josh Lambert. He's starting to make his way through the pack there as well. Next person he's looking at right now is the tail end of Todd Thomas. We'll have to keep an eye on that to see where that's going to take place at, to see if he can be able to get past Todd Thomas.
Absolutely. I also want to focus on Mike Rominger running an 8th spot right now. Definitely, if he gets a top 10 out of here, that's going to be a bounce back for him. I think, last week or the week prior, he had a good run at Richmond, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely a bounce back in his season. He's not had the season that he's wanted, but hey, like we said, eventually it's got to turn around.
Absolutely. I tell you what, Josh Lambert looking on the inside of Todd Thomas there, trying to make something work, but Todd shuts the door on him down there in turn 1 on their own the back stretch. Todd Thomas closing in on the back door of de Blasio as they go down into turn 3. Looks like, whoa! Ooh. Lambert gets real close to Todd Thomas, lets him know he's there. Does he get the run coming off the 4? He's looking on the inside as they cross the start-finish line, but Todd Thomas is still hanging on to that position.
He is. Well, that was very, very close. If he didn't hit him, there wasn't much room between those two cars there. That was definitely good. But awesome driving between Josh Lambert right there to not run him over. But it seems like, hey, Todd Thomas is holding him off, holding his ground. But we've got an awesome battle here. Jake Nichols, Adam de Blasio, Todd Thomas, and Josh Lambert. Those 4 cars, wow, they're getting it done.
That's a heck of a race right there between the 4. And I tell you, William Roberts Jr. back up here to the leader. Looks like he's just kind of checked out for right now. Tyler Sifford about 2.1 seconds behind him there. I'm not sure what Tyler is doing. Maybe just trying to, be a little easy on his tires or so forth. He knows he's got Nichols on his way, but Nichols is also bringing some company with him.
He is. And I'm staying back here with this. Is actually Todd Thomas is looking on the inside of Jake Nichols, and he might make that pass.
Absolutely.
And he does make the pass.
Taking a look there, Todd Thomas on the inside, coming out of turn 4. Is he going to get the run? Oh, out of 2. I'm sorry, coming out of 2 on the backstretch. They're side by side on the backstretch.
Ooh, and that's bringing Josh Lambert along with him. Nichols is on the outside there. He cleared him. Wow, that is a strong move.
Thomas gets a good run there coming off, and it looks like Lambert's going to try to go with him. Lambert looking on the inside of Nichols. The question is he going to be able to get the run coming off of 2 down the backstretch? This is where Nichols has been strong, getting the good run coming off of 2. They're still side by side with Lambert, just a little bit of an edge as they go down into turn 3. Lambert's going to get a good run. He's going to take over that position from Jake Nichols.
Wow, that is strong. That is, and I've said it before, anybody, man, that can just muscle their way by Jake Nichols like that, well, they are definitely showing that they flexing some muscles out here in those cars and driving skills. Maybe Jake was right. Maybe this track might be his Achilles heel, his kryptonite, so to speak, that it might not be his best of tracks, and we're seeing it right now on the long runs. It seems like he falls off. He's very fast on the short ones, but those long ones are kind of killing him. And without that many cautions tonight, and I think we're only looking at the summary right now, yes, 2 cautions for 8 laps, that might be hey, that bounty might be claimed tonight, Rick.
It may. You know, William Roberts Jr. with 98 laps completed in the books tonight for a total of, well, we got 33 laps to do here tonight. We've had 10 lead changes, Joe. Only 2 cautions for 8 laps. Heck of a race here tonight. These guys took 2 weeks off. Looks like they got some practice in, and I tell you, they're doing great out there. Let's take a look over at our top 5 right now, Joe, with William Roberts Jr. up in the lead right now. Tyler Sifford still sitting in that second-place position. Todd Thomas is on his way in third right now, bringing Josh Lambert in fourth and Jake Nichols in your top 5.
Absolutely. Yeah, the top 5 is definitely. I'm looking at Jake Nichols right now as he's running in fourth, and he's got a whole windshield back end full of Adam de Blasio.
Hey, what? Just taking a look here, Tyler Sifford has went into the pits down on pit road. William, what have you got for us on pit road with Tyler Sifford?
Williams checking on that for us right fast, so bear with us just a few. And yes, Miss Sifford, we gave you a shout out there. We were trying to figure out who you were, and we appreciate it.
New leader Todd Thomas is in the lead. Second place right now, Josh Lambert in second place. Jake Nichols has got it caught up in the third place. That's our chef right there that fixes up our buffet table here in the booth for us this evening, letting Joe know that everything has all been created today and everything's very hot on the plate tonight. So what are we having on the buffet bar tonight, Joe?
Hey, man, some chicken. Definitely some chicken. Now, this race has just been phenomenal so far, Rick. I'm very happy. I do want to ask out there, I know earlier some of the fans and the people that are watching the stream were giving their info for us. How does the voice sound now? I adjusted some of the levels. I'm trying to get those right. But how does my voice sound? How does Rick's sound? Please let me know. Those type of things help me on bettering the stream for y'all, because I want the experience and the excitement to be there for y'all also. But the race tonight has been phenomenal. Definitely have, I mean, the summary here, I'm going to bring it up. Well, the leader right now is Todd Thomas. 104 of 133 laps completed, 11 lead changes. That's why I'm saying it's exciting, because we've had a lot of lead changes and a lot of action. And I know our favorite out there is Jake Nichols, and we talk a lot of him. We did the tribute video for him at the beginning. But, hey, there's well, right now we've got 29 drivers out here tonight.
29 drivers, yes, sir. 29
drivers out here tonight. Phenomenal field. So we definitely want to give those guys a shout out also, you know, that they're doing a phenomenal job here at Extreme Motorsports 99.
Absolutely. Let's just take a go ahead, Willie.
Hey, just to let you guys up to date, Tyler Sifford got 4 tires and gas.
Good deal.
All right, it's still taking a look. Todd Thomas coming down on pit road. That's your current leader right now. Brian Frick going to stay out, it looks like. And the number 91 machine, the Chevrolet there, is going to stay out, try to lead a few laps here tonight. Looks like Tyler Hare stayed out with him there, too. Not sure if those guys pitted maybe earlier or not, but those guys are definitely staying out. Todd Thomas still right now currently holding that third place position, even on pit road. Now, once the field of cars come around, of course, we'll start getting some things that will start changing things up.
Yeah, I'm just kind of scrolling through the field. Good. We appreciate that update there, William. I'm gonna scroll through the field here just to give a little recognition. Let all these other guys, while we're going through green flag stops, like you said, it's going to mix up the field a little bit. So I'm going to just flip through here and let the viewers see the awesome paint jobs of all these guys and cars, and look at some of the numbers and just some of the sights here at Charlotte Motor Speedway that we're getting to see here at Extreme Motorsports 99.
Well, it looks like to me a lot of the teams are taking 4 tires instead of 2. I don't think the 2 tires really worked out that well.
Good, awesome. Well, long green flags. If we had some cautions, they probably would think about that. If we had a caution probably the next couple laps, there's 26 laps to go, you just took 4, I think we might see some two-tire stops.
I'll tell you what,
strategies.
Joe, got a new leader here. Miss Becky Sifford should be very proud. Her son is in the lead right now, out on the track in the number 1 spot. Tyler Sifford leading right now with Jake Nichols on his way to try to take this thing away from him. But Jake's going to have his hands full a little bit. He's got Nate Trito knocking on his back door.
Well, Sifford is just going into the pit, so he just relinquished the lead. Because I am showing Jake Nichols back up on the leader right now. Trying to keep up with all these green flag stops and what's happening out there. Okay, it updated for me.
There you go.
Not bad, you're right. Tyler Sifford and Jake Nichols in a .937 gap between them, so it's almost a second between them. This might be your race right here. There's going to be no more, unless there's a caution, obviously, no more pit stops. So these guys, this is it. So this could actually be the race, but we've got a race for second place.
Absolutely. Well, I believe that's going to be Jake Nichols battling with a lap car there. He's definitely battling it out with him, but Nate Trito is doing everything he can to try to catch these guys. He knows 23 laps to go. These are going to go pretty quick right now. Tonight, phenomenal race. Just a couple of cautions we've had tonight for about 8 laps. Guys are doing a fantastic job out there. I did turn the temperature down just a little bit this evening when we started the race tonight. It's about 70 degrees with about 70 degrees of humidity out on Charlotte Motor Speedway tonight, Joe.
Well, I'm showcasing Nate Trito right here. He started in second. He's currently third. His fastest lap was a 27.396. Right now running 170-some. He's 0.9, almost a second, from the car in front of him. And he's a second and a half away from the leader.
Well, I'll tell you what, looking over here at the YouTube channel, I'm definitely going to be pulling for Tyler. Tyler's mom just said that if Tyler Sifford wins tonight, it's free milk and cookies for everybody tonight. So, hey, it sounds like a milk and cookie show tonight.
Awesome. As my hat's off now, I'm going to tell you, I hate to put the anticipation and the excitement there, but look who is closing in behind him like he's been doing all along the last 4 races. That dadgum purple dinosaur, which is not in his dinosaur machine tonight, but he is all over the back end of Sifford and has ran him down.
He has definitely caught him as he's closing in on his back door as they're coming out of turn 4. Nichols looking on the outside. Looks like Sifford's going to protect the inside. Nichols there, it's definitely looking on the inside, going to take the high side in there, 1 and 2. Let's see if Nichols gets the run coming off of turn 2 on the outside. Down the back stretch they are, side by side. Tell you what, looks like he's going to bring the lap car there with him of William Hale. Caution is out.
Caution's out. He made the pass on him with a caution out. But I'm going to tell you what, I don't know if that's the tire difference between the two or what, but he ran him down. Definitely ran him down. And I go back again to the man sitting in well, it says actually what happened to him. That was Nate Trito was in third, but now it's showing him way down here at the bottom. He wasn't the one that got involved in that wreck, did he?
I'm not quite sure.
Well, to let you guys, Rick and Joe, know, the 69 got into the number 18.
Oh, no. Oh, wow. Okay. I just know Nate Trito was running in third. And now I'm showing him way back here in 19th. I don't know what happened, if he bumped the wall or something happened like that. But, William, watch that pit road for us, sir. Let us know if anybody takes 2 tires and tries the strategy here with 17 laps to go, because now would be the time to do it. It might pay off. going to skim through the field here. It looks like Jake Nichols makes it off of the
Well, to let you know,
pit
Joe,
road.
Jake Nichols took 2 right tires. 2 right tires.
Okay, well, he is the man who is going to try it and see if it works out. I mean, it worked out for Josh Lambert earlier in the race. I knew somebody might do that if it was a late caution, and he's definitely capable of driving that car like it. So we're definitely going to see what happens here. I mean, this is heating up. We're here, Ipion Gaming 200, Charlotte Motor Speedway, Concord, North Carolina, for the Extreme Motorsports 99.com Cup Series.
All right.
This is Extreme TV, and Rick Donathan's back in the booth with us. And we just got an update, Rick, that Jake Nichols took 2 tires on his
And
stop.
just to
Raider, my
update you
chance of
guys,
winning now.
Tyler Sifter took 4 tires.
All right, Tyler Sifford, this is Rick Donovan up in the booth. Have you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Tell you what, looking good out there, man. Right now, showing you to be in 3rd place position. We're going to have 16 laps to go. The bounty has been released. Are you going to be able to take the bounty tonight?
I mean, the car sounded real great. Doing a lot better than I thought I would be here at my home track, but I'm listening to y'all at the moment. I can hear my mom talking about milk and cookies, so I've been laughing for about the last 5 laps.
Well, that's the reason why we're pulling for you. She's done told us milk and cookies for everybody if you can pull this thing off tonight. So she's very proud of her son tonight. She's looking forward to seeing you in victory lane. The question is can you get it done tonight?
She done gave him a
I
cookie.
hope he didn't choke on the cookie.
But the thing is, I really want my milk and cookies, though, so win is going to have to do it for me.
I hear you. Well, we were surprised to see, we saw the name come across on the chat channel over here on the stream, and I said, hey, Rick, Becky Sifford come up, and we were trying to figure out, was it a girlfriend, a sister, relative, mom, or something like that? We didn't know, and she said this would be mom.
Absolutely. Well, I tell you what, wish you the best of luck out there, Tyler. We're going to see if we can talk to a few more drivers.
Yeah, I was able to get her to watch it. You know, she's on her Facebook stuff, and while she's taking a break from her game, she's able to watch. So I'm going to at least try and bring home a win for her.
Awesome. We appreciate it, Tyler.
No problem.
All right.
Well, the
lights are off on the pace car as they're pacing around out of turn 2 here. Going to have about 15 laps, Joe. And tell you what, it looks like Jonathan Shipman's up front. Got a win last night. He was thirsty for a win in the Truck Series last night. Who knows? That may have carried over to tonight's race. Maybe he's thirsty for a race tonight. We're going to see a lot of action taking place here in the next just few moments.
Yes, we are. You've got Jonathan Shipman, Jake Nichols, Tyler Sifford, James Garner, Trevor Polo, Josh Lambert, William Roberts Jr., Dwayne Clumberson, Todd Thomas, and Brian Frigg, your top 10. And, man, this is going to be awesome for the last 15 laps. I'm excited, pumped up, and there they go. Pace car is in.
Green
And
flag
Shipman,
is out.
he jumps off.
Jonathan Shipman has jumped out front, completely ready for that start here this evening. But I tell you what, Jake Nichols is just getting himself lined up. Tyler Sifford is right in there behind him. I tell you what, we've got a race here, boys.
We do. First, second, and third, all 3 right there within a car length of each other. So it could be anybody's ball game at this point. And there, whoa!
Side by side,
Yep.
It looks like Nichols is going to be on the outside, going to get the run coming off, takes the lead away from Shipman, but Sifford comes with him. He's looking on the outside as they go into turn 1. Still side by side. It looks like Shipman's on the bottom. Sifford's going to get a run coming out of 2 for second place position right now.
He does, and it looks like that Jonathan Shipman right now has got a damage on the side of that car, and a caution flag is out.
Caution flag is out.
And what I was saying before that, it looks like Jonathan Shipman's side of his right, the left side of his right side of his car, is bashed in some, so that might be hurting him just a little bit. But hey, Rick and viewers, guess what this is going to do? The bounty is going to count this week. because Nichols is going to be leading with 10 to go. So the bounty is on, as opposed to the last race where it wasn't. But this time it is. So if Tyler Sifford can get around him and beat him, or anybody else, hey, they get that paid. They get paid with their subscription and whatnot.
Well, Rick and Joe, just to keep you updated, it looked like the 49 got into the 62.
Oh man, that's a tough break for them. I hate it on their end. Probably wasn't running too bad back there. Just give you kind of a rundown on the top 10 right now. Looks like Jake Nichols, Tyler Sifford, James Gaunier, Josh Lambert, Todd Thompson, William Robert Jr., Dwayne Cumberson, Adam de Blasio, Mike Rominger back up there, and Tyler Herr, your top 10. Man, I'm going to tell you what, this is awesome. Hey, Don, what's going on? Mom needs milk and win. I hear you. And we're here back at the Peon Gaming 200 Charlotte Motor Speedway, Concord, North Carolina. And it has been an exciting race for Extreme Motorsports 99.com.
Wayne, good. Oh, hello.
Hey, tell you what, Joe, we got Jake Nichols up here in the booth right now, your current leader. Jake, the bounty has been released tonight. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good right now. I've screwed up. I goofed earlier and sped in the pits. I wasn't paying attention to hit the gas, so I had to get back up here. Thankfully, 2 tires works for about 10 laps or so. So I didn't mean to take 2 tires there either, but I'm glad I think it's going to work right here for these last 10 laps. So it's going to be interesting.
Awesome.
Hey, what, you got a big competitor there right beside you. I know you guys are friends, you're buddies, you're on here a lot with each other, you talk to each other, you give each other a hard time every once in a while, but I tell you, here it is, bowling down to the last 10 laps of the race. Are you going to be able to hold Sifford off? Does he have anything for you, or are you just unstoppable tonight?
It's gonna be interesting. He's gonna race me hard. We might be teammates, friends, whatever, but we're going for a win. Teammates goes out the window there. Friends goes out the window. We're gonna race each other extra hard, really, knowing that we can trust each other a little bit. We're gonna race each other even harder. James is good back there, and Josh. So it's gonna be tough. I just gotta beat him right here, I guess, on this restart, and hope that it sticks.
All right. Well, I tell you what, we wish you the best of luck out there tonight, and tell you what, you may be able to pull off another win to go into the history books again tonight.
Oh, I hope so.
All right, well, we wish you the best of luck, and we'll see what happens.
Thank you. I'm going to try to...
Good luck,
Thank
Jake.
Thank you.
That was Jake Nichols, guys, and I'm going to tell you, phenomenal what he has done so far as the lights go off on the pace car here, 1 minute lap, but phenomenal what he's done here at ExtremeMotorsport99.com. Great young man with a bright future ahead of him here. And here at the IPON Gaming 200 at Charlotte Motor Speedway, like you said, he's got the bounty's off. He's leading 10 laps to go, so it's anybody's ball game. So Tyler Sifford definitely sitting in the catbird seat, so to speak. But don't count out James Gaunier, Josh Lambert, and Todd Thomas. Those guys are there also, and they're hungry, and they've been fast all night.
Absolutely.
And Becky... I'm sorry, because I just saw a comment come across, Rick. It says, Jake, I'll give you double servings of milk and homemade cookies if you let Tyler win. So we got some bargaining going on here for the
yeah, Joe, that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like a little bribing.
All right, here we go, Joe. I tell you what, they're coming out of turn 4 there. Just a words of encouragement to the guys there. Want to see everybody get a good finish. Pace car is off the track. The green flag is out. Jake Nichols back out front. But I tell you what, he's bringing some company with him. The rest of those guys behind him are thirsty tonight and ready to try to take that win away from him tonight.
Absolutely. And we're going to see if that 2 tires, man, pays off for him here as we're going to go to Tyler Sifford in a second. But I'll tell you what, he has got his hands full with James Gaunier, Josh Lambert, Todd Thomas, all those guys right there bunched up, nose to tail, running hard. And it's 8 laps to go. It's time to go. If anybody, oh, we got a car spinning.
2 cars spinning. It looks like Adam de Blasio is one of those cars. Looks like he pulled it off. He's going to bring it back out on the track. Saved it. Phenomenal job there, but the caution flag's still going to come out.
Ooh, that's going to put, oh, we got more cars in the back there crashing. Oh, yeah, we've got 28, 87, 49, a bunch of cars back there in the back crashing. William, let us know what's going on.
All right.
And what this is going to do is set us up for probably a green-white checker.
It's definitely going to set some things up here for, I guess, somewhat of a spectacular finish, I guess you could say. Now, these guys have drove a phenomenal race here so far, and tell you what, now, when we get down to these last few laps, it's like they forgot everything that they've been racing for here today. Not quite sure.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, and unfortunately, that's the sad part about it. You know, tempers will flare, and you know, you definitely got a race. And William, we saw right there. It's sad that happens, but with 8 laps to go, guys are trying. Still, Jake Nichols, he's going to be in command of the start. And if he gets another start like he did last time with the green-white checkered, I don't think Sifford's going to be able to get a hold of him in time, and the race is going to be for
yeah, Joe. He was
really
like Jake was like a bullet.
Absolutely, and you know what? Here in iRacing, you know the leader has preference of when to go, so he really has that advantage. He can go as soon as that pace car drops off, or as soon as that green flag, the green lights go, or in the actual restart box. So he really has that advantage, and Sifford's really going to have to watch him closely, and it's hard for the guy. Usually the third place guy has the advantage of watching the leader, as he can watch the leader. As soon as the leader takes off, you've got that advantage to kind of go with him.
All right, Joe, getting a few things squared away over here on this end.
Nice. Well, I was just sitting here talking about William. If we're going to look like we're going to be in at least probably like a 2-lap or 1-lap shootout here, and if Nichols gets a jump like he did before, it's probably going to seal the deal for him unless he just gets into trouble, spins the tires, which is possible. Remember, he took 2 tires, so that other side isn't as good, so he could spin those tires on the start. And if Sifford took 4 tires, that's an advantage for him on those starts. So this could be a crucial restart here. We'll just have to see.
Going to be very interesting back on the restart here. And Joe, my outtake is this: Jake Nichols is strong on the takeoffs on the starts and restarts here. Tyler Sifford, of course, he's got the 4 tires, so he's got that working for him. Nichols has the 2 tires that's going to work against him. As far as the other cars is behind him, Josh Lambert got heavy damage on the front end, so we're not sure if that's going to affect him on this restart here. But Dwayne Culbertson is going to be starting up there in the 4th place position. Going to be interesting to know that if Sifford does get a good start, he could bring Culbertson with it. And who knows? Mike Rominger, your defending champion, he may be able to make a move tonight and put it in victory lane.
That's true. You know, you can't count out those guys behind him, and if Nichols spins those tires at least a little bit, he can bunch those guys up behind him and bring the other lane with them. And so it's all going to be about that restart. Our summary here for IP Gaming Racing Summary: Nichols your leader. We're 129 of 133, 17 lead changes. That is awesome. We've had a lot of action. 5 cautions for 18 laps, so it hasn't been that bad of a race. Really, it hasn't. A lot of action up front, throughout the field, a lot of give and take here. True, the last 8 laps here brought out a fury of a couple cautions, but hey, that's the last 10 laps, and that's usually what happens. Lights are off on the pace car. We're about to get going here at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Absolutely. This is probably going to be the last green flag that is thrown here at Charlotte Motor Speedway here tonight. Excellent racing, and I'll tell you what, take a look at our race summary here, Joe, if you don't mind pulling that up. Our iPod game race summary. Jake Nichols currently your leader. Of course, we've completed 130 laps with 17 lead changes. We've only had 5 cautions for 19 laps tonight, so we've done a wonderful job with some of the racing out here tonight. But tell you, pace cars down there in turn 3. The lights are off on it. It's going to be an interesting start here.
It is, and I'm kind of getting a little excited here, but if we see that 73 shoot out like a rocket, it's pretty much going to be the battle for second place here. I hate to say that, but
green flag is dropped, and it looks like Nichols is going to jump out front, but Culbertson making a move and bringing it on up. Right now, I'm showing Culbertson to be in second place. He's actually beat Sifford to the line there. Well, I tell you what, Sifford's still shown to be in second. Culbertson in third.
Well, they're side by side, and now they're nose to tail, and he looks like he's going to do a crossover on Sifford.
Tell you what, going down into turn 3 there, Sifford still hanging on to position number 2. Culbertson looking on the outside. You got Lambert trying to make a move there. Culbertson hitting the wall coming out of 4.
But I'm going to tell you what, hey, Tyler Sifford is chasing down Jake Nichols, and Jake Nichols might on the last lap have his hands full with Sifford right there. If he can get on his back bumper, he might be able to upset him. We might see it. Oh, we got a car sliding in the back. Hopefully if we don't bring the caution out.
Maybe a brace here down into turn 3. Sifford looking on the inside. Is he going to be able to get a run? It's got a good
run. He ran hard.
And he's going to push way out.
It in.
Not going to be able to take it. Looks like Jake Nichols is going to get win number 5 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
And
making
Tyler
it 5
Sifford
wins in a row out of 6 races so far that we've done here at Extreme Motorsports. I don't think the boy can be beat, Joe. I'm going to have to go on the record.
All I got to say is wow.
That right there was a heck. Tyler Sifford gave it everything that he had in that last turn. He drove that car in as deep as you could drive it in there, and it pushed, and he held on to second place doing it. But my hat's off to him. My hat's off to Jake Nichols for 5 in a row, and that is a phenomenal feat right there for him. That man, Jake Nichols did it again, but he had some pressure tonight. It wasn't all smooth sailing, and definitely we're going to see us burn out here. And I'm going to get you run down your top 5. Jake Nichols, Tyler Sifford, Tyler Hare, Josh is telling me Josh Lambert, and Mike Rominger round out the top 5. As it looks like he's trying to burn them things down. But I'm going to tell you, Becky, you definitely don't have anything to be mad about or anything sorry-wise. And look at that perfect picture, 1-2 between those two as he just smokes them down. Jake Nichols, your winner. Mr. 5-time right there in the number 73 car. My hat's off to him. But, definitely Tyler gave it everything he could give it. Tonight in this race,
Joe. Wow, what a race.
It was William there. I mean, like I say, he drove that car into that turn to try to get it, and definitely did. And we appreciate all the viewers out there watching Extreme TV Racing, ExtremeMotorsports99.com. We're definitely going to try to get an interview here with Jake Nichols, the winner. And definitely, 5 in a row. Hopefully we can come back up here in the broadcast booth. We're watching him do his burnout. And my hat's off to him. Let's get a race results right here. Bring it up. Jake Nichols, Tyler Sifford, Tyler Hurd, Josh Lambert, Mike Rominger, Dwayne Cumberson, Brian Frickle, Trevor Rapolo, Todd Thompson, and David W. Gibson is your top 10 right there. So awesome to those guys. My hat's off to them.
User was joined your channel.
All right, Joe White, tell you what, went down to pit road down here. I'm looking for Willie, can't find him. I think I saw him at the hot dog stand, but not sure. Caught up with the 21 of Adam de Blasio. Adam, have you got a copy?
I do. How's it going, Rick?
I am doing good, Adam, and I tell you what, we talked before the race tonight, and I know you was a little nervous. I was telling the viewers out there I had to just basically just get on to you until you get off the track. He just loved practicing tonight. He was eat up with Charlotte tonight, and just, I tell you, you done good tonight. You did real good. A lot of the practice seemed to be working. The car seemed to be worked out pretty well for you tonight.
Yeah, I just started in the back and decided to slowly move my way up. This is a tight setup. I really, 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 really do like tight setups because everyone tends to burn their right front off, and I'm pretty good at saving it, and you could tell definitely on the long run.
I'll tell you what, there was a couple times I believe you made it up. I think you may have led a few laps out here tonight. I'm checking my stats right now, and it looks like you led one lap staying out just a little bit longer than everybody. Got you a lap led there, got an extra point for that. But ran up there in the top three a couple times tonight.
Yeah, I have to thank my brother, my crew chief, Eric de Blasio. He told me that it was going to be within 3 laps at most with fuel, and that one caution in the middle of the race where I think Tyler was leading, he came in and topped off with 1 to go, so he was set to go to make it to the end. And then I was saving like crazy, and I pitted on lap 106, which was about 1 lap short of the window with my teammate Todd Thomas, who was also saving like crazy. But I believe if it went toward the end, it would have been a 2 to green sweep of the top 3 positions, with Tyler winning, me second, Todd Thomas third, because we had the field strategy played out, and I saw everyone else pit around me.
Well, I'll tell you what, phenomenal job tonight in driving. Anybody out there else you want to thank?
Well, first off, I want to thank you, Rick, for putting on this league. It's a pretty good league. I do like it. Something to do on Wednesday nights that I look forward to every week. I want to thank you guys up in the booth broadcasting this race. I know there's a lot of time and effort that is put into these things. And I want to thank my 2 to green teammates and crew chief, my brother, for just being great team players, providing great entertainment during the race, and talking strategy and all that other fun stuff. But yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Fantastic. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to let you get ready for inspection. It looks like the inspection team over there is wanting to get the car through to check things over. Adam, great job tonight. We're going to go down here and try to get a hold of, I believe we're going to try to get a hold of Tyler Hare, Joe, our 4th place finisher here tonight, Joe.
Awesome, Rick. Yes, Tyler Hare, 4th place, man, brought it home, in a top 5 for him. And I was just watching Jake Nichols out there. He was riding around in the infield and whatnot, just having himself a good old time out there in that car.
Man, that was I kind of think that this race was sort of a could've, would've, should've if things played out for me. I had pit strategy worked out well. I think everyone else was going to have to come back in during that final run, but that caution just threw it out there, and I was saving gas, and I pretty much figured out how much I needed, and just strategy didn't go my way. But just driving back up through the field, I think I went from 13th to 3rd in probably about, I don't know, like 6 green flag laps there in between cautions and such. So great effort out there, but still, I still think I could have gotten a little bit more had things played out my way.
You want to thank anybody out there, Tyler? I mean, you definitely brought it home in a top 5 here. A phenomenal job on that track. We watched you all night, and it looked like there for a while that there were some drivers that definitely had something for Nichols. But you want to thank anybody out there?
Yeah, I gotta thank Ambrosia Designs for putting this car together. The Pavlov Foundation, it's a childhood cancer research organization, so it's a good cause to have on the car. Also got to thank the LSR TV crew, and the guys down in 2 to Green there helping me out with sort of strategy play and just sort of figuring out what we needed to do to get the results that we needed tonight.
I'm tell you what, Tyler, I know a few times when I was calling out your name, I might have messed up your last name because I kept saying Tyler Herr and instead of Tyler Hare. I apologize for that, but I'm learning on the name side of things. But, man, a phenomenal job, great effort. It was awesome watching you race out there and for the excitement. And there was a lot of fans here watching us tonight on Extreme TV. Actually, we were doing our first ever multi-broadcast on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, so we had a pretty good audience going on, and we appreciate the racing you did, and good job on the top 5.
Thanks, guys. I hope I put on a show.
Absolutely.
User was moved out of your channel.
Hey, what I'm going to run down here and definitely got to grab Dwayne Culberson. Tell you what, man, Dwayne, tonight you got a heck of a restart on that last restart before we went back to a caution. I thought maybe you're going to make it back up there. Got back up to 3rd place. Come out of turn 4. It looks like you got the wall a little bit.
Yep, I pushed it a little too hard, trying too much when I didn't really have it. Take a P6. I wasn't a 6th place car. Just a little bit of strategy and caution helped me. Overall, it's pretty good for my favorite track on the sim.
Well, I'll tell you what, the iRacing results is definitely showing you in P6. I'm showing you in P5, but, whichever, it doesn't really matter. You've done a phenomenal job racing out there, working yourself through the field there and making it all the way back up there in the top 5, getting that restart, but tough luck on that coming out of turn 4 and hitting the wall. Anybody out there you want to thank, Dwayne?
Yep, just want to thank my team owner, Jake Nichols, my teammate, Tyler Sifford. It's pretty good. I can't wait to finish out the season. It'll be pretty fun, especially the chase.
Fantastic. Well, I'll tell you what, Dwayne, we're going to let you get back to inspections. I know the inspectors are ready for your car there. We're going to let you get back over to that. And, Joe, I'm going to try to find our 2nd place finisher tonight. Tyler Sifford finishing 2nd place. Joe?
Awesome. Tyler Sifford, 2nd place. Definitely had a fan base tonight going on with the stream. Even had his mom out there giving away cookies and milk, man, to anybody that that would root for him. So it was awesome watching him. But he drove that car in that last turn and tried everything. Drove it very deep, and it just didn't hold. But, man, that was a heck of an effort by Tyler.
Tyler, have you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. I think what Joe's trying to do is ask you a question there. How was the race tonight for you? 2nd place finish ain't too shabby.
Oh, no, I mean, it's great points night for me. When I first started practice, I noticed there was a lot more tire than I'm used to, so I kind of adjust to it. But as the leg went on, or in the run, I knew Jake had 2 tires, so I knew maybe off the short run he had me, but if I can get at least 5, maybe 6 laps, I can maybe close in on him and then put a little pressure on it. But I tried everything I could in that last corner. Just wouldn't stick. I need to be a little bit more forward, and I think I could have gotten there.
You definitely did, Tyler. That was a heck of an effort there. You drove that thing in that last turn and made it exciting. And when I was telling Rick, man, we were up here watching, and the viewers were watching, and they were on their feet, man, loving it. And that was just phenomenal try there. And all night long, you had a great following of people watching you. My hat's off to you. Just all around, great night for you. Awesome paint job on that car, too.
Oh, thank you. That's ended up wanting to run a special scheme night since Charlotte is considered my home track, and I got to thank Jake for teaching me all this stuff, and he's the one that made the paint scheme for tonight.
Awesome. He gave you a shout out there at the end, said y'all are buddies, but y'all were definitely going to race hard and whatnot, and you did, and then raced clean, and it was an awesome show. My hat's off. Just come up a little bit short, but hey, you keep riding like that, and definitely you're going to beat them and put that thing in victory lane. But you need to ask, man, do we still get our cookies?
I can get on it and see what I can do.
All right, Tyler, man, we appreciate it. Great show, man, and my hat's off to you for finishing second.
Thank you, sir.
User was moved out of your channel. User was
Tell you what, Joe, I'm moving down here, and tell you what, the crowd is going crazy. Jake Nichols win number 5 in a row here tonight at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Still making history to put in the books at ExtremeMotorsports99.com. You know, I'm tired of asking the question if who's going to beat him tonight. I don't think at this point he can be beat. Jake,
I gotta ask.
Jake, can you be beat?
Well,
I think so. It's gonna be it's crazy, man. I sped early in the race, or around like just a little bit before halfway, so I had to come from the back. And after taking two tires a couple times, it got me back to the lead, but it was tough trying to get back up there. I got really lucky with with that late race yellow. I think Tyler Herr was going to win it, or Brian Frick. One of those two were going to win it if that would have went green the entire way. So thankfully that yellow came out, or the streak would have been over right there.
My question I wanted to ask you was, how nervous was you when you saw Tyler dive down in that last turn, because he made a heck of an effort on that last one there?
I don't know if I was worried. I was more laughing because he told me that he's going to go for it. Like, I knew he was going to go for it, but he said he would go and bump me if he had to, or bump me into the corner if he had to. When I saw him, I think he was 5 or 6 cars back. I looked in my mirror into the corner, and he's already 3 back. I'm like, is he really doing this? He almost got there. I laughed off the corner. It was funny. He almost lost second doing it, though. But you got to do that to try to win. You got to go all out and risk everything to try to win a race.
Well, you know, that ought to make you kind of feel a little better to know that guys have to actually be willing to do that to try to beat you. And you're right, he almost did lose second because he crossed the line just in a nose in front of the third place Josh Lambert there. But he definitely tried, and I think me and Rick were talking, you took the 2 tires, and that caution really helped you there at the end. If it wasn't for that, the long runs, I even told Rick, I said, man, he's got 2 tires. Is he going to be able to hold on if it goes all the way green or not?
Yeah, once I took 2, it was good. It's really good on the short run. It's loose, but once you get about 10 or 12 laps in, it really starts to push. So on that last green flag stop, I was going to take, I took 4, and I was going to end up taking 2 on the last stop just because we were only going to go about 10 laps. But it was crazy, man. It's 2 tires. I didn't mean to take 2 tires under caution on that last caution that we pitted. I was trying to take 4, but I forgot that we didn't come to the last pit stop yet under green. I was going to take 2 under green, and I forgot to check my 2 lefts. So when I dropped the jack when it dropped the jacks off the right side, I was like, why aren't my left sides going up? And I looked, and I was like, oh gosh, I forgot to take the other 2. I was like, oh gosh, I just started digging, and that's all Shipman stayed out, and I don't think he lasted that long. I think he stayed out, and he was on like 10-lap old tires, I think. So it didn't really work out for him.
Absolutely. We saw the 2-tire stop earlier in the race with Lambert, and he held you off a little bit there. So we knew somebody was going to try that, and lo and behold, you tried it there, and it paid off in the long run. But you definitely 5 in a row. That is phenomenal. I mean, my hat's off to you. You ran a great race, like you said. You got marred back in traffic there on a pit stop penalty, and battled your way back, kept your composure, battled yourself back up to the front. A lot of guys out there, man, are gunning for you now, and you know that a lot of guys out there now can definitely race with you. But hey, my hat's off to you there, man. Awesome win. Congratulations on 5 in a row. You're setting records left and right.
Thank you. The Snow Cone Productions and Sim500 X4 trying to go for 6 next week. That ought to be interesting.
Awesome. Well, Jake Nichols, we appreciate it.
Thank
First
you.
5-time winner, man, and a winner here at the IPO Gaming 200 at Charlotte Motor Speedway, Concord, North Carolina. Rick, this has been a heck of a night, my man, with William Blackard up here in the booth with it. The viewers out there that have watched on Twitch and YouTube, like I say, we were simultaneously casting at the same time. streaming at the same time. Excuse me. The new overlays here, Charlotte, nighttime atmosphere. ExtremeMotorsports99.com. Cup Series put on a show. I hope we did for the fans. And Ricky, got anything else to say? Anybody else you want to shout out to?
No, sir. Just want to appreciate our fans joining in tonight.
And I do too. From Extreme TV and ExtremeMotorsports99.com, I thank you. I thank the viewers, and I thank everybody. And tune in next Wednesday for another awesome race here in the Cup Series. This is Joe White with Rick Donovan and William up here in the booth, Charlotte, North Carolina. Thank you.